You will hear improvised solos from Parker Andrews, Jordan Gill, Gabriel Lee, Abby Hayward, and Connor Wilson. Here is Ellington's Satan Dolphin. The next George jazz ensemble performance is made famous during the Motown boom of the 1960s. Wilson Pickett made this one a hit. You will feature an improvised solo by Garrett Russell. Here is Wait Till Midnight Hour.
I'm cracking myself up in my old age. I make this script up, and I'm looking down at the script, and I'm supposed to come up here next. I'm just standing down there in front of the jazz band going, this is fun. I tell my wife, the older I get, the more work I am. All right, I'm going to do the Jazz Awards now. Boy, has it been a fun time with this group right here this year. And the first award we're going to give is Most Outstanding Improvement for the school year goes to Garrett Russell. Come on up. You're going to get to hear it play some more in a little bit. It's fun. Most Outstanding Citizen in this group this year goes to Mr. Drake Clift. Come on up. Oh, dude, don't fall. And the next one, several people share, equally deserving. The next one is Outstanding Musicians for this class, this school year. Our first one of these is Parker Angelis. Equally deserving, Gabriel Lee. Gabriel and I are studying Italian together. Mi piace, Gabriel. All right, next up, Tori McGill, outstanding musician. Another outstanding musician, Connor Wilson. All right, and now, we'll go on to our for beginners. Here we go. Now we draw our attention away from the jazz ensemble to our combined intermediate and beginner band classes. They will start their performance with a medley of pop hits from several decades, including 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. See if you can name all of the pop tunes in this collection we call Freaky Fridays.
Our next tune is a recent hit from the Minecraft movie. This hit is known as Steve's Lava Chip. We do shout chickens out of my class to perform Steve's Lava Chip. Those of you who were around in the late 70s will remember how Rage Outfits helped the group that made this next one a hit. It's the rock group Queen. Listen carefully as each section of the band takes turns carrying a melody of Queen's #1 hit, We Will Rock You.
All right, we have some more classes to acknowledge, or some of our outstanding improvements and citizens and musicians in each group. Our first is first period percussion class. And the first one is the most outstanding citizen from that class goes to Caleb Cordis. Come on up. Outstanding improvement for that class goes to Skylar Tubbs. Come on up. And most outstanding musician in that class goes to Eric Attaboy Attaby. Last year, I reached over 2 classes and completely skipped kids. And the next day, I felt miserable at school. Um, I gave out their awards in class last year, the classes that I skipped. So this year, I'm being extra careful. Next group is from intermediate class. First is most outstanding citizen from intermediate class, and that goes to Malcolm McWilliams. Outstanding improvement from that class goes to Macy Sinclair.
Macy.
And most outstanding musician intermediate class, Isabella Elisier Rivera. Woodwind class, we have several outstanding citizens, so why not? Our first outstanding citizen is Tiana Dolphin. Another outstanding citizen, Kaden Frankie. Another outstanding citizen from the Woodwind class, Rebecca Angeles. Another outstanding citizen, Jackie Ball. And one more, Miss Trinity Walker. And yes, if you come to my third period, it was so hard to pick one outstanding citizen because that class, when people visit, other band directors visit, they're like, I made this way every day. I'm like, yes, isn't this great? They're just ready to learn. I mean, I could be doing 1,000 things at the front of the room, and I turn around and they have their instruments, and they're looking up at me like, we're ready. It's a fun class, third period. We also have people that have improved greatly in that class. One is Alyssa Gwynn. Another great improver in that class is Madison Corsi. And I'm going to come back and fix that, because this one is Madeline Corsi. Give her a hand. And you know I do that to both you and your sister constantly. All right. Another outstanding improver from this class is Jake Erskine. Another outstanding improver is Everett Quinn. And our last outstanding improver from that class is Isabella Kruger. And then I narrowed it down to two, looking at all grades from the entire school year, two people that tied outstanding musicians from that class. And we have two outstanding musicians from beginner woodwinds this year. And the first one is James Buchanan Scardina. We call him Jimmy Jimmy. All right. And our other outstanding woodwind student is Lily Hano. All right, first category for beginner brass class. So we talked about beginner woodwinds, right? And then visitors, other band members that visit say, there's a party here every day, fourth period, isn't there? I said, yep, you figured out my fourth period class. And parents, I need to say, a teacher needs to crack up every once in a while, and I do appreciate their sense of humor. Along with their sense of humor comes some really gifted, talented musicians in that class, so it's a lot of fun. And the first thing I'd like to acknowledge is the most outstanding citizen in that class goes to Madison Quinn. Next category from beginner brass class is outstanding improvement. We had a few of these. Our first one is Andrew Lanier, right in front of me. Another outstanding improver is Jackson Kilgore. There's another comedian. All right. Another outstanding improver in that class is Connor Shields. And the next category is outstanding musicians from this class. First is Nathaniel Davis. Another outstanding musician is Trinity Busby. Another great musician in this class, Miss Wendy Chow, right here. That's Wendy Chow. Two more outstanding musicians from brass class. Next one is Luke Lomariello. Or as we like to call him, Dash Lamoriello. The kid can run. And then lastly Outstanding musician, beginner brass also goes to Madison Quinn. And I believe we're ready for the announcement of our last piece. Thank you, Terrence.
Our final combined intermediate and beginner classes piece takes us back to 1956, where Harry Belafonte made his calypso song a hit, the Banana Boat Song. Feel free to sing Day-O or Daylight Come If You Want to Go Home with Us as you hear the band carry the popular melodies to this hit, the Banana Boat Song.
It's right there. Is that him? The corner here? Oh.
As our combined classes switch places with symphonic students, we taught our attention back to our jazz ensemble class as they performed this rock-style jazz tune made famous by jazz great Miles Davis, 855. You will hear 5 improvised solos on this one. Connor Wilson, Gabriel Lee, Parker Angeles, Harrison Morris, and Kylie Kilgore. Here is Blues by 5. You will feature several improvised soloists on this next record. Swingtime is a new chart that is written in the style of the 1940s big bands. We will feature soloists Abigail Lunsford, Gabriel Lee, Connor Wilson, Eric Russell, Light Lunsford, Tori McGill, Harrison Morris, Parker Angeles, and Declan Wixon. Here is Swing Time.
Good job, Corey.
Jazz Collection takes Mr. Cologne back to 1992, New Orleans Jazz Festival. He and his jazz ensemble that year, where jazz tenor sax great Sonny Rollins performed his piece live, Sonny Rollins' Band. Feel free to dance to our Caribbean style African/Latin jazz. We feature four more improvised solos: Bonner Wilson, Garrett Russell, Gabriel Lee, and Parker Angelins on Sonny Rollins' St. Thomas.
Yeah, I was mesmerized in 1993, standing right in front of Sonny Rollins' stage when they performed this piece. And I've done this with several of my jazz bands, and I think you're going to enjoy it as much as we enjoy working on it. Feel free to dance. If you like to do Caribbean dance, and join me. Here we go.
Perfect.
All right, well, our eighth graders gather alphabetically, and our principal, Mr. Coger, comes forward to help us acknowledge alphabetically each one of our eighth graders. I will make a few announcements. If you look at the back of your breed programs with me, I have 3 people I recommend for summer private lessons. A lot of the magic you heard in jazz band and that you're going to hear in symphonic band soon happens because people spend their summer months learning lots more over the summer months. One person I recommend, it happens to be in the audience because I got to see him a few minutes before we started. Mr. Riggs, would you stand up for me, please? Right wherever you are. Mr. Riggs, right there. And he's wearing his Hobbs band shirt. Thank you, Mr. Riggs. He teaches every instrument over the summer except for bassoon and percussion. And I have watched magic happen while I've been away at graduate school the last 2 to 3 summers. And I come back and I'm like, did you take from Mr. Riggs? Yes, sir. I could tell. So I highly recommend him, and please, his contact is on there. Take advantage of it. The other person, I don't know if she's here, Miss Melissa Turner. Are you here? She teaches private clarinet and has worked magic with my clarinetists. And Annie Lefford is a phenomenal flutist. I've known her since at least 1993, for 30-something years. And she used to play with the Pensacola Symphony and is a phenomenal flute private teacher. So please take advantage of that. Also, all current assignments in class, everything these students finish at in 7th grade or beginners that you saw earlier, it will decide their placement for next year, either intermediate class or symphonic class. Also, up until the last day of school, I'm listening to jazz auditions for next year's jazz band. We have a bunch of 8th graders graduating from that jazz ensemble. And anyways, there's some more information on the back of the program. Check hobbsmsband.com over the summer or between now and before summer starts. And we'll get things going. Thank you, Mr. Coger, for participating and giving us this honor of acknowledging our 8th grade band class. Let's give our 8th grade band class a hand. And thank you, 7th grade Abby and Hayward, for helping Mr. Coger with all of these. I promise, Mr. Coger, these are in alphabetical order. Our first 8th grader, Mr. Cruz Amaro. Mr. Parker Angeles. Mr. Drake Clift. Christopher Collins. Caleb Cordes, wherever you are. Next is Mason Delgado. Next is Madison Corsi. Now Mason Delgado. Miss Ava Dotson. Tabitha Garner. 8th grader Viv Gonzalez. 8th grader Dario Marcello Grancagnolo. Miss Kylie Kilgore. Annalise King. Gabriel Lee. Adeline Lunsford. Blythe Lunsford. Callagdale Lunsford. Drew Lunsford. Mr. Tory McGill. Malcolm McWilliams. Jaden Middleton. Samantha Minnick. Elijah Mixon. Mia Moore. Harrison Morris. Scarlett Mosley. Sadie Knuckles. Juliet Plaharsik. Caitlin Powell. Aria Pritchard. Piper Pudzy. Madison Quinn. Nancy Sanchez. Macy Sinclair. Ethan Tannehill. Miss Kenzie Thompson. Bryson Tilley. And last but not least in our 8th grade class, Connor Wilson. Give our entire 8th grade a hand. Thank you, 8th graders. You may return to your seats, 8th graders, symphonic or intermediate. Return to your seats.
Great. Now, our award-winning Hobbs Symphonic Band will begin their portion of the program by taking us to Germany for Carl Teich's Deutsche Art March, which literally translates into English as German-style march. Traveled to Germany in 1910 with our symphonic band as they performed this military-style march, Carl Teich's Deutsche Art March. Next, we will travel to the 1860s in the southern US. Music historians believe the lyrics are next melody originated from a slave mother sweeping her crying baby while tending to her master's children. The melody here carried by almost every session in the band comes from the lyrics. Hush alive, don't you cry, go to sleep, my little baby. When you wake, you shall have all the pretty little horses. Here's Anna McGinty's moving band depiction of all the pretty little horses. Now we travel to early 20th century England with the music of Ralph Vaughan Williams. Robert W. Smith's Vaughan Williams Suite was inspired by the Flourish for Women Band and English folk song suite. As the title implies, the work is bold and compelling with bold brass fanfare and complex, technically challenging flourishes after the opening fanfare. Here is Declaration and Flourish.
All right, and now we'd like to announce the awards for this class for this year. Several outstanding improvers, and I will tell you, everybody on this improvement list either is taking from those private people or were at one period of time taking privately after school with me and putting in the extra hours and the extra work. Several of these students were there. The first one, outstanding improvement from Symphonic Band is Grade Clip. Another outstanding improver, Christopher Collins. Another outstanding improver, and from the French horn section, Viv Gonzalez. Outstanding improvement, Gabriel Lee. Outstanding improvement, symphonic class, Harrison Morris. Outstanding improvement, Juliet Lamarcin. Outstanding improvement, symphonic, Marlena Anderson. She always says go blue. She knows that one of my sons is a Michigan person, and she's a Michigan fan. Most outstanding improvement, Emma Gokenauer Joust. And the last of our great improvers is Adeline Gwynn. Our next award is called the Most Outstanding Simpson from Symphonic Band. And I've already told Cousin Coots and Mr. Schultz that in a year or two, this person is going to be leadership at Milton High School. And that is Miss Ava Dotson. And the last award for this class is Most Outstanding Musician for 2025 is Miss Kylie Kilgore. Okay, I'm triple checking. There's nothing in these folders. Not like a year ago. And before we play our last two for you, I want to thank Mr. Cover and Ms. Gardner. Thank you for being here, Mr. Cover, and helping out the I want to thank this group as a team, Kathy Durbin, Ms. Hanson, and Mr. Dixon. If any of y'all are here, thank you for all that you do for these students and all of my band students. We appreciate you. Resource Officer Culpepper, if you are here, thank you for always being so proactive. We appreciate you very much. Our Milton High School helpers, literally when I got here, I sent them a map of the stage and of jazz and of everything. And there were very few things that I had to do when I got here at, I don't know, near 4 o'clock today. And that's because of Cousin Coots and Mr. Schultz back there. Thank you so much. And thank you, former Hobbs and all you Milton High School band students that helped make this happen. If you were part of putting together the whole stage before we even got here, please stand up. Any of you Milton people that helped doing that, thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Mr. Hanson and all of your parent helpers, thank you so much for helping in the back today. I'd like to thank Ms. Gunter who did the programs, the green programs that you guys are holding. And all of the awards would not be here tonight if for several hours in the last week, Mrs. Jones, are you here tonight? I know she is because she told me she'd be here, but she said, you better not make me stand. She's somewhere in here, but Mrs. Jones, we appreciate you. She was our teacher of the year this year. And last but not least, a personal thank you for somebody who puts up with all my band stuff that I take home. And that is Milton High School's Rookie Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Claire Cologne. Please stand up. And our final piece, you're gonna love it. I love conducting this piece. It's called John Williams in Concert. He's one of the people that's alive right now that I want to have coffee with. I want to have coffee with John Williams. I want to have coffee with Phil Vischer. I want to have coffee with Dick Van Dyke. And there's one or two others that my wife will tell you about. But John Williams, he's in his early 90s now, I think. If you don't know who John Williams is, he's written most of the movie themes, and he even wrote TV show themes back in the 1960s. One of my favorite was the Lost in Space theme. Any of you my age or older. And back then he was known as Johnny Williams. So you wouldn't know it's the same guy. And then after he got those TV show gigs in the 60s, he started writing stuff that you're going to hear. You're going to be hearing the E.T. theme, the Olympic Spirit theme, and I want you to see how many of the Star Wars themes you recognize as our symphonic band gives you this next treat. Thank you for being here tonight.